Hey, Mark the Guitar Guy here with an absolute classic for you guys to learn, and that is Hotel California. I get requested this one all the time from guitar students, and so what I'm going to show you is basically the intro. I'm going to show you the chords first, because you do need to know the chords, and they're very important. They're very cool chords. There is a B minor in there, so you do need to know your bar chords. However, I'm going to show you an interesting pattern with the picking pattern to make it sound like the genuine article. So when you play this in front of your friends, they're going to know straight away what song it is, and they're going to get really excited because it sounds so awesomely mean and cool. So let's get right into it, shall we? I'll show you what I'm going to be showing you. I'll go through it, the version that I'm going to show you, except without all the widdly stuff I was just doing before. So it's just that continuing pattern. So once you know the chords, this will be easy. So it's a little pattern that I'm doing, repeats each time, just depending on what chord it is. So firstly, we need to learn the chords for that. So starting out, we need to know our B minor. It's just a B minor in the second position, second fret I should say. So B minor is simply, it's a bar chord, and the fingering from that, I'm going to go from the top string, is the notes are from 0, we've got nothing on the top string, then we've got 2, 4, 4, 3, 2, okay. That's our B minor. Now what we do for the next chord is an F sharp, straight above that. You can look up any of these chords on any way that you want, YouTube, Google, however you want, and you'll get these chords down. It's not really a problem. I do a section on how to do bar chords though, and it will help you if you've never done bar chords. It's a great song to learn if you've never done them before. So we've got B minor, followed by an F sharp, which is straight above it. Then we've got an A chord, very simple basic A chord. E, G, to a D, E minor, and then F sharp. And then very simply we start it again, because it's nice and easy. We just drop that shape down and we start again. If you were strumming that, I'd recommend doing something like a slow rock strum or a funky slow rock strum. The slow rock strum would be this. Like that. Etc. Funky slow rock strum. In my opinion, this one's the one to use. When I play it live, this is what I use, etc. So the picking though, this is what I really want to show you, is the picking pattern. So once we've got your chord shapes down and you know how to play all these chords confidently, you're ready to try the picking. So let's put a B minor chord on now. Now the bass note for the B minor is the fifth string. I always think of second string, but it's actually the fifth string. I think in this one string down from the top is how I think, my small little brain, it's about this big. So we've got a B minor on there. We're going to play little finger down on the guitar for good picking technique, or a solid foundation somewhere on the guitar with your hand. We're going to play the fifth string, then we're going to play the next strings together, down, down, up. Okay, so you're just following on down each string, but the rhythm is important. Down, 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 up. The rhythm I want you to have is that or down, 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 up, which is down, 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 up, okay? Once you've got that down, the next thing you want to do is we're going to pick the third string and then the first string, one after the other, but it's going to be a down, up. And then we put it together. Now the rhythm we need to think of is it's 3 groups, okay? If you've never done rhythms before, this is just a smart way of thinking about it. It starts off with the bass note. That's the first part. The next part is the down, down, up. And then there's another pause, and then we do the last part, okay? So the first part is the bass note, then it's the down, down, up, then there's a down, up at the end, and there's a gap between each one. When you put it with the rhythm, it sounds like this. Quite funky at the end. Da, 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 da. If you strummed it, down, down, up, down, down, up. Just to get that funky rhythm happening. Okay, now once you have that pattern really good, you can move to the next chord really, really easy. We're going to do an F sharp next. The only thing that changes is, instead of playing the bass note on our 5th string, it becomes the next string up, which is the F sharp note, which is on the 6th string, okay? But other than that, the other notes are the same, they don't change. So we just play the first note, we skip that next string, and we play the next group. And then the bottom 2 notes together as well. It's exactly the same. So the notes for that, or the strings for that I should say, you've got your F sharp on, we're going to play the 6th string, then 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, okay? The rhythm's the same. Okay? Same thing again. So if we go from the B minor, there's a lot of pause before we move on to the F sharp. What I think of is when I'm telling my students is to count 1, 2, 3, 4 before you start the next one. What I mean by that, here's the B minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you know what I mean? So you can hear that. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to do that way, it's just a suggestion. You could, so if you're very musical, you could hear where that should go anyway. If you're not as musical and you need to actually count out that rhythm, that's no problem as well. Just find whatever works for you. The next chord is an A. We just pick it the same way as we did for our B minor, exactly the same strings. Okay? If you look at that, that's exactly how I picked my B minor. And then the E chord is next. We picked that the same way as we did for the F sharp. So the bass note moves. The bass note becomes the 6th string again, this top string. So nothing changes. G, it's exactly the same strings again as we just did for the E. So the bass note's the 6th string. Now this one's the only one that's different, is the D. The D is slightly different. We're doing a D chord shape here. We only play, our bass note is the 4th string. We're going to do the 4th string. Then we're going to play the next 3 strings for the next group, which is the down, down, up. Now the down, up is just going to be the 3rd string and the 2nd string. So this one's a little bit different to everything else we've just done. So what I did there is the 4th string, then I'll just give you the string numbers. 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2. But the right hand picking pattern stays the same. Down, 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 up, down, up. One more time to show you. So that's the only one that's different. The rest are the same. We go after that, it's E minor, same as the E, same as the F sharp. We do the bass string on the top string. And we finish it on F sharp, which we've already done before. And then we back to the B minor. I'll go through it for you now without talking. Start again. So what I showed you there was just one version of what's going on within that song. There's a lot of ways of playing it. There's another guitar doing this, or something like that. And it's done on a different guitar. You've got 12-string guitars, you've got 6-string guitars. Some guitars are just playing the chords through like this. There's a lot going on in that song. However, if you're just by yourself in a party wanting to play this song, that's a great way to do the intro. And it gets a lot of things happening at once. You're getting good at bar chords, you're getting good at the right hand technique. So have some fun with that. If you did like this, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you. I do look at all my comments that are on there, and I'd love to reply to whatever's going on. Good or bad, I don't care. Let me have it, who cares? And especially if you think my head is looking particularly shiny, I love to hear that sort of stuff. And make sure you let me know about that. And if there's something you'd really like to know or really like to know about, let me know. Maybe you'd like to hear the rest of that song. Maybe there's a solo you want to learn. This is your channel, and I want you to let me know what you want to do. So it'd be great to hear from you. And hit subscribe, and we'll be able to see each other a lot more. So we'll catch you later. Mark the Guitar Guy signing off. See you later.